Hello, Witch Nikki here. I'm just cutting up some carrots. I'm gonna fix some of these tofu bites that have already gotten seasoned. I'm not really too sure how much of this I'm going to use. I'm going to use some of these lima beans. And here's some lentil from the other night, a couple nights ago. Now, this is some green salsa. It's so tasty. And red salsa. So I think I'm going to cook it with red salsa, even though it says lemon pepper. That's okay. I'm the kind of person that will experiment with things. I'll eat it no matter what. I'm going to cut these carrots into smaller pieces first, because I mean little teeny pieces, and it doesn't matter if they're long pieces, long and skinny, short and cute. Just me. I'm preparing for me. I've never used this tofu. It's by Franklin Farms, Tofu Bites. My daughter and son-in-law went out shopping this morning and went ahead and got that for me, and so I'm going to try it out. He's working, and he just gave me heads up that he's going to be working into my dinner time, so I told him I need to try to eat. Before 6, before 7. Now, I don't know if you could see how I'm cutting these. See, I'm just kind of cutting them into carrot sticks, bundling them all together, and then cutting them like this. See? First I cut it into fourths, like the carrot into fourths. Or pieces. It just happened to be 4 sections. Okay. So, I'm going to put them in this steamer pot right here. This steamer pot was given to me by my mother-in-law. I want to get them a little bit softened because I don't want to. Hold on, I got to get the rest of that. I'll show you. Oh. So this here is a very old pan. Just fill it up with, not fill it up, but put about that much water in. So here's the bottom half, top half, lid. Look at it, it's got some little dings in it too, but that happened way before I ever got it. So, okay. There we go. That clicking? Just the stovetop going on. Okay. Now, I think for the rest of it, I'm going to put those in there too. That is fun. lima beans. I usually use either fresh or frozen. If you use canned, then rinse them out. Just a little bit left. Rinse them out real good in the can, because you don't want all that stuff that they put in the cans. Rinse it out. Take a strainer like this, because this is good for straining too. I'll be right back. So we're gonna let this go on here for 10 minutes. Don't worry. I'm going to pause it here in a minute, but I'm going to talk about this. Let's open it up, since this is my first time too, using the tofu. It kind of, even in the package, kind of looks like chicken. Put a little bit. That's kind of what it's substituting it for. So, extra firm tofu. It says to keep it, and then you see on the package here, but I'm not going to go with noodles and stuff. That's why I'm having the lentils. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this in section of part for tonight and the part for tomorrow. And I think I'm going to, which one of these sauces would look good cooked into it? Because mix it together, it might change the color of it. So I think I'm going to go with the green, because it's kind of already green. I'm going to go with the green. And I might just use this for tomorrow too. So lentils, really good. 1 portion of dry lentils and about 2 portions. It could be a little bit more. It's not quite like rice. And I think it only took me about, I think I set it for half an hour or 30 minutes. But you just want to, and you season it however you want until each of these little lentils are squishy. These are still a little bit firm. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and then I'll show you what I'm going to work with. Okay. So I'm just going to pick it up. See, it's all kind of stuck together. I'm just going to divide it pretty much like this. And then the rest of this, I'm going to put it in a container for tomorrow. I'm going to stick this one in the side. How are we doing on minutes? Oh, okay, I'm going to pause it till I get it much more ready to go. Okay, well, I'm still waiting for it to steam. I took that green sauce. It's salsa verde, basically, from Pollo Loco. I took a little smidgen of this cumin. Added some olive oil, some crushed pepper, and minced onion. And I stirred it around with a little whisk. Okay, so you can still see the steam coming off of the carrots. And what I like to do to make sure that the carrots are done, just stab them. If they stab right through, they're done. They're ready to go. Now I should have poured this in first, but it don't matter. Well, this is going to go on to 10 minutes, so I'm not going to post this on TikTok. I'm going to post it on YouTube. so I'll turn this back on a bit. And I'm gonna get a look at this pan. That's from my daughter and her husband got married, and somebody gave him a set of ceramic pans, which is really nice. It's got metal on the bottom, but it's all ceramic-y in here. I'm gonna go ahead and add these because I kind of want them all to cook together a little bit. I like to get the things that I'm not using out of the way. So, and what was in the bag from the tofu, I also scrunched it into that green sauce. So I don't like anything, not even a couple of drops to go to waste. So I'm just gonna kind of stir fry this a little bit. This is how it looks. Just kind of want to mix it together. And we're gonna give it a little bit of time to do cooking, seasoning, stirring it. That looks good already, just like that. You just want to kind of, if you're going to make one of these bowls, hold on. So, I got this here, this bowl. It looks like almost 2 portions right there. But you know what? We'll see how it goes. Smelling good. Smelling good. The thing about cooking for myself, I could use whatever seasoning I want. And I like cumin, and they don't. I like curry, and they don't. I like cilantro, and they don't. And I like this green verde sauce. I mean verde salsa. I'm just trying to make sure I get all that out. Okay. I don't want to make you too dizzy. I like this. Back and forth, back and forth. Sorry about the lighting. You could hear it sizzling. I don't want it to get too done because I still got to add this here to it. Right. See, this is kind of like a little whisk that I use to whisk the flavoring. Okay. Now, my doctor told me if I just get regular tofu and it comes in a big old block, she said to squeeze it out, so because you want it dry, unless you're going to be putting it in a soup or something, and even then I think you probably want it dry as possible. Now this does look like chicken pieces. Look at that. If I didn't tell you that this is tofu, it looks like chicken. Now I'm gonna turn this on to low flame because this is one of these for large cookware, so just put it on a low flame right there. And ooh, it's smelling good. Okay, so I plated it up because Okay, my daughter keeps coming back and forth. She's like, so this is it in the bowl. You can put it on rice if you want to, but I'm trying to do without rice. Oops. If you don't like cumin, don't put cumin. If you don't like chopped onion thingies or carrots, put whatever you want in it. Some kind of vegetables. I probably would have put chopped in peppers too if I had them. But look at this here. This tofu, that's the new thing. It smells so good. It's still very, very hot though. It's just like really tender chicken. It tastes like really tender chicken. I wouldn't know that I'm eating tofu if somebody had prepared this for me. Look at that. Texture-wise, taste, it's all about how you go ahead and prepare it. So actually the package does say that there's 2 servings in the package. And I think it's something like 100 calories, which isn't really bad. So half of it for now, half of it for tomorrow. And then she told me that there was also barbecue flavored tofu. So eat healthy. I'm having here a glass of water. I'm gonna go ahead. See? What I mean is it's just as chewy as tender chicken. Little cubes of chicken. She even said it looked like chicken. Ooh, and that sauce. That salsa verde, that's kicking in. Maybe took me about 20 minutes, 15 to 20, because I steamed the vegetables. Since you cut that carrots up really good, all you need to do is heat up the pan a little bit, put that oil in there with some of that seasoning in it, that green salsa verde. And if you don't have that, you put whatever sauce you want to put in there. I was just going with that because I don't like to waste those little packets that they give you from Pollo Loco. It's a little green. And then I put a little bit of olive oil, mix that all together with what seasoning I liked that I showed you earlier. See, there's some pretty good chunks in here. Not a lot, but the lentils have protein. Soy, what do you call them? Tofu has some protein. It's not squishy and mushy like most people think. You get you a little block of it, my doctor told me. And you could put some paper towels down there, or maybe like a cheesecloth, I don't know, whatever people use. And you just fold over the paper towels. And then she said you could put a book on it. I think you could put like I could put the tea kettle with some water in it to weight it down. What you want to do is just squish out all the moisture It was already done. Did you see how it was all packed together? And then when I took it apart, there was one section here and one section there. I actually have another serving just like this in the pan. So that could be lunch tomorrow. Nobody here is going to be eating this with me. Really good. So thank you for joining me. I hope that I encourage other people to also start eating healthy. It's not about what you look like on the outside. It's about how everything works on the inside. Have a good weekend. Have a good dinner. I know it's a Sunday. I'll be posting this pretty soon. I love y'all. Thanks for watching.